The Dallas Cowboys find themselves in the headlines yet again, but this time it's not just about the on-field action. Rumors surrounding quarterback Dak Prescott and his fiancée, Sarah Jane Ramos, have escalated into confirmed news as the couple has decided to call off their engagement just days before their planned wedding. It's a shocking turn of events that has left fans and analysts alike reflecting on the tumultuous realities of high-profile relationships. This was not just a casual engagement. It was a union that many anticipated with excitement, now transformed into a complex situation focused on co-parenting and personal adjustments. The timing is particularly unfortunate as the couple was gearing up for a celebration of their love, a moment that now has turned into a bittersweet reality. Reports suggest that a heated disagreement during their combined bachelor and bachelorette party in the Bahamas was the catalyst for this decision, further underlining the fact that even the brightest stars can face dark clouds when under the relentless glare of public scrutiny. In a heartfelt message sent to their wedding guests, Prescott and Ramos expressed their sorrow over this unexpected change. It is with heavy hearts that we privately inform our attendees that we have made the very difficult decision to cancel our wedding. They wrote, "The weight of this decision is palpable, and their apology hints at the emotional turmoil surrounding them. It's easy to forget that these are real lives being impacted by decisions made in the public eye. With the romantic aspect of their relationship now behind them, the focus shifts to their two daughters, Margaret Jane and Aurora Rain, aged 2 years and 11 months, respectively. Prescott is taking significant steps to ensure stability for his children amidst this upheaval, petitioning Texas authorities to establish a clear custody framework. The court documents reflect a priority on the well-being of the children, emphasizing that both parents should be joint managing conservators. This proactive approach is commendable, showing that despite the end of their engagement, both Prescott and Ramos are committed to fostering a supportive environment for their daughters. As the news of the breakup reached the Cowboys organization, head coach Brian Schottenheimer has remained a steady presence for Prescott. Schottenheimer's insights reveal just how critical a support system can be during such trying times. "Dak and I have had a ton of conversations," he shared, noting the difficulty Prescott is facing, but also his resilience in navigating this personal storm. The trust and communication between them exemplify the strong foundation that the Cowboys are building, not just on the field, but off it as well. Schottenheimer's commitment to checking in with players underscores the importance of mental well-being, especially as Prescott prepares for another demanding NFL season. His proactive approach reflects a broader philosophy within the Cowboys organization, aiming to create a cohesive, supportive atmosphere for all players. As a coach who understands the pressures of both the game and personal life, Schottenheimer is doing what he can to ensure that his players feel valued beyond their performance on the field. On the field, the Cowboys are set to bounce back from a disappointing 7-9-1 season, a campaign that saw them miss the playoff for the second consecutive year. Prescott, despite his struggles with injuries and limited appearances, managed impressive individual statistics, throwing for 4,552 yards, 30 touchdowns, and just 10 interceptions. As he enters his 11th year in the league, how he compartmentalizes his personal challenges will be crucial not just for his own performance, but for the success of the entire team. Fans and analysts will undoubtedly be scrutinizing Prescott closely in the coming months, eager to see how he channels this chapter of his life into renewed focus on the field. The end of his engagement is a significant transition, but if history has taught us anything, it's that Dak Prescott is a fighter. His track record of resilience suggests he is more than capable of handling the pressures that come with both personal and professional life. The upcoming season will be a telling one, as Prescott's leadership role with the Cowboys could well be shaped by how he navigates this off-field situation. As we delve deeper into the latest developments surrounding the Cowboys, we can only hope that this period of transition leads to growth, both for Prescott as an individual and for the team as a whole. The next challenge for the Cowboys won't only be about wins and losses on the field. It will be about overcoming personal hurdles and continuing to build a winning culture in Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys are taking significant steps to bolster their defense, but the linebacker position remains a critical concern. Jerry Jones promised to ramp up his efforts in free agency, and while he may not have pulled off any jaw-dropping signings, the additions made this offseason could still bring valuable contributions to the team. Outside linebacker Rashawn Gary joins the ranks as a veteran pass rusher, bringing experience and skill to a unit that has been searching for consistency. Meanwhile, Jalen Thompson steps in as the top safety, a role that will be crucial in anchoring the secondary. The Cowboys didn't stop there. They added another safety, P.J. Locke, which significantly enhances their depth. At cornerback, the signing of Kobe Durant instills confidence in the starting lineup, providing a necessary boost in an area that demands reliability. Additionally, nose tackle Otito Ogbonnia and defensive end Jonathan Bullard round out a revamped defensive front that offers some intriguing possibilities. However, it is in the linebacker core where we find a glaring gap. Despite the solid additions, the Cowboys did not secure a linebacker in free agency, a move that raises eyebrows. Yes, they could still seek a veteran presence to stabilize the group, and many fans are rightfully clamoring for the seasoned Bobby Wagner. But the Cowboys seem to prefer exploring the draft first, which could be a prudent path given the decent class available. SI.com's Justin Mello has pinpointed a potential diamond in the rough for Dallas, Pittsburgh linebacker Kyle Lewis. This is a player who could fit into the Cowboys system and address their long-standing linebacker woes. The analysis highlights that linebacker has been a multi-year sore spot for the Cowboys. With Sonny Styles unlikely to be available at the 12th overall pick, a mid-round option like Lewis might just be the answer. His athleticism is off the charts. Standing at 6'0" and weighing 220 pounds, he possesses the agility and speed that could revolutionize the linebacker role in Dallas. While Lewis is not known for his prowess against blockers, which could hinder him in the run game, his coverage skills are noteworthy. He has a knack for racking up tackles and making plays in the passing game. His standout season in 2024 saw him accumulate 101 tackles, 15.5 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, and 4 interceptions, numbers that speak to his potential. However, his decline in production in 2025 raises concerns for scouts and fans alike. For the Cowboys, bringing in Lewis could prove to be a strategic move, especially if he can develop into a starter next to DeMarvion Overshown. The potential combination of these two could create a dynamic and explosive linebacker core that Dallas desperately needs. Yet, the reality is that the team still requires a veteran presence this season to ensure they are not overly reliant on untested talent. In summary, while the offseason has seen some promising moves for the Cowboys, the linebacker situation remains a critical area to address. Lewis could be a fantastic developmental player, but without a veteran anchor, the Cowboys risk entering the season with a group that lacks experience. The upcoming draft may hold the answers, but the urgency to secure a proven linebacker cannot be overstated. How will the Cowboys navigate this crucial position? And will they finally deliver a solution that fans so eagerly await? Now, let's shift our focus to the next pressing issue surrounding the Cowboys this offseason. The Cowboys are gearing up for a pivotal moment as the NFL draft approaches, and the buzz surrounding potential picks is intensifying. With glaring needs across several positions, particularly in the running back room, the Cowboys are under the microscope as they look to elevate their roster. Recently, the spotlight has turned to E.J. Smith, the Texas A&M running back and son of Cowboys legend Emmitt Smith. Reports from ESPN indicate that the Cowboys have been conducting pre-draft workouts with the younger Smith, which raises the stakes not only for the draft, but for the legacy of the Smith family within this storied franchise. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer shared his thoughts on the potential of bringing EJ into the fold, expressing enthusiasm about what he sees. "Very cool," he remarked, clearly excited about the prospect. "You know me, man. I'm family. I'm all family." And you watch his film, and he was an incredible short yardage runner. Powerful. But yeah, just watching him move, seeing him in person, the type of young man he is, it's cool. Schottenheimer's comments reveal a depth of admiration for E.J. Smith that goes beyond the nostalgia of his father's legendary career. While E.J. may not carry the same hype as Emmitt did in his draft year, it's evident that Schottenheimer sees potential in him, particularly after watching him contribute to Texas A&M's remarkable run to the college football playoff in 2025. This speaks volumes, as it highlights the importance of the Cowboys not just looking for talent, but also for character and grit, traits that the team has historically valued. However, let's not kid ourselves, the Cowboys are not in a position to make sentimental selections. While bringing in a player with Smith's lineage can stir excitement and draw fans in, The reality is that the Cowboys need a running back who can deliver consistently, especially after a season where the ground game left much to be desired. The Cowboys' running back room, which was one of the few areas that fell short last season, requires immediate attention, and it remains to be seen if Smith is the answer. Yet, the running back position is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. The Cowboys' defense, which was among the league's weakest last season, needs significant revamping. It's critical that the front office balances the draft strategy between bolstering the offense and addressing glaring deficiencies on the defensive side. The Cowboys have a rich history of building through the draft, and this year's decisions will be crucial in determining their trajectory for the upcoming season. As the draft inches closer, the intrigue surrounding potential picks like E.J. Smith grows, and the pressure mounts on the Cowboys' decision-makers. Will they stick to their roots and draft with an eye on legacy, or will they prioritize immediate impact and long-term success? The draft is not just a chance to bring in fresh talent. It's an opportunity to set the tone for the entire season. Fans are left wondering if the Cowboys will take a calculated risk on E.J. Smith or focus more on filling defensive gaps. The stakes couldn't be higher for a franchise that has the potential to turn the tide, but must navigate these critical decisions wisely. As we gear up for the draft in Pittsburgh later this month, the excitement is palpable. The Cowboys faithful are eager for answers, longing to see how this team will emerge from the offseason and what steps they will take to reclaim their spot among the league's elite. With a mix of optimism and skepticism, fans will be watching closely, hoping for a draft that revitalizes their beloved Cowboys. As we wrap up this segment, we invite you to share your thoughts. Do you think the Cowboys should go all in on E.J. Smith, or are there other pressing needs that must be addressed first? Subscribe and comment below to let us know your opinions on the Dallas Cowboys and what you expect to see come draft day.